John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, over here at the African Milan Village, where each one teach one. We teaches one brick, one building, one block at a time. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And just in case you guys didn't know, we care. And we show it by not what we say, but by what we do. Today, I would like to talk to you guys. In fact, I'm going to be bouncing around a little bit, talking about a little bit of everything. But most important, I had a conversation about adversity. And adversity, we all have it, we all go through it. But I come to realize that if you deal with it like you should and take it the way you should take it, it will help to make you, mold you, build you, as well as make you stronger, a better person. Like I say, with adversity, there was a time, I was coming up and I've had different jobs and I've had all kinds of jobs. And I went through a lot of changes. A lot of people, some appreciated me, some didn't. Some belittled me, some talked about me. I was even told at one time I wasn't going to amount to anything. I was just going to be, somebody that wasn't going to have anything. But I begged to differ. All of that helped to make me. It helped to mold me. It helped make me a better person. It also helped me to know how to treat other people. Because going through that, it didn't make me feel good. So most important, I learned how to, my father taught us the only time you look down on a man is when you was picking him up. And I learned how not to look down on a person, not to belittle him, not to make him feel bad, but to lift him up. Because you never know when you cross a bridge, you never know if you might have to go back across that bridge, and you want to make sure that it's stable. So just like you went across it, you come back, and if you don't even if you don't have to go back, you want to make sure it's steady enough for someone else to be able to cross when they need to. I talks about the crab syndrome. That's somewhat in a form of diversity, people trying to keep you down, pulling you down. And everywhere that I went, everywhere that I worked, I've always worked and did what I had to do. And I did to the best of my ability. Even when I was doing janitorial work, I had a job once working at a meat packing company. And I got hired in cleaning up. And I cleaned the floors, washed the blood off the floors, washed the blood off the drums, and made sure the place was clean. And I gave it the best, and I gave it my all. I did the best that I possibly could. And I worked from that position to a leading man on the floor. And I gave that my all. And I went from there to a truck driver as well at the same company. And I worked my way up the ladder. I didn't go in for anything, but I just gave it my best. I tried to learn everything that I could learn about the job. So just in case if someone wasn't there, I would be able to fill in, and I always had a position, something to do. I worked my way all the way from a janitor to a foreman on that job. And I worked all the way until I decided to leave to do something else. But before I left, And a lot of times, we have a tendency to run off at the mouth. But my father always told me, be slow or be fast to listen and slow to speak. And sometimes he would always tell me, shh, don't say anything, just do what you're supposed to do. And every now and then, self would rise up and I would say a little stuff, but it was a learning process. I was young. When you learn better, you do better. Like I say, and I learned how to treat people. I learned how to give my job the best and do the best that I could. It elevated me from one position to another. And even though people talked about me, they laughed at me. But when I left that job, I left and a better man than I was when I went. I learned more so. I've always known how to treat people. I always know how to make sure that I let people know that I appreciate them, especially if they did something for me. My father would always say, people don't have to care enough about you to do anything for you. But when they choose to think enough of you to do something for you, then you should appreciate it. Appreciate them for thinking enough of you. And from there, I went and had another job, and I went from running a business to cleaning to doing some of everything, managing and overseeing other jobs. And I had a young man that worked for me, and I don't want to mention any names nor the place that I work at, because I don't want to. You have to be careful about what you say. So I don't want to make anybody look bad, because that's just not my nature. I would prefer to lift people up. But I can tell this story because people need to know some of the things, and then maybe they'll know not to do those things to people. And in doing so, I was a young man that was doing the cleaning, the janitorial work. And I would check behind him sometimes, and sometimes he didn't do it up to my expectations. And I always would do stuff as if it was my own. And if you take care and do stuff as if it's your own, the average person, want what's best, what's good, and want their stuff taken care of nice and done right and well. So in doing so, I would let him know that, this needed to be done a little bit different, a little bit better, needs to be go over. And the person really didn't take it well. So in me trying to tell him what to do, his response most of the time, he would cuss me out. And I told the story once. I said, he cussed me out up one side and come down the other side. And I just look at him and listen. And when he finished, I said, that's it? He said, yeah. I said, okay, then I'd appreciate if you would do this the way I need you to do it. Because if you can't do it the way I need you to do it, then unfortunately, I would have to get someone else to do it. Because if we hire you in to do something one way, you're doing me a disjustice if you can't do it the way I need you to do it. Not trying to be a big fella, not trying to be bossy or controlling, but you want what you want and you want things done right. And my attitude was always to do it right in the way that it was supposed to be done. And sometimes I've been guilty of doing too much. Sometimes people would even say that I act like it's my stuff. Well, the reason for that is because I like the best. I like things to be done right. I like cleanliness. And when I would see fit, and if you weren't doing it the way it's supposed to be done, and if I'm doing it as if it was my own, quite natural, I want it done right in the way it's supposed to be done. But adversity It's something else because people will dog you out. They will talk about you. They will belittle you. They will put you under the ground, put you in the mud. And they wouldn't like it too much themselves if you did the same thing to them. So as a rule and another habit of mine, I would often tell people, treat me the way I treat you. And if you treat me the way that I treat you, then I don't think you would be treating me that way. And I'm not going to treat you any other way other than the way I would want you to treat me. So I'm going to smile at you. I'm going to lift you up. I'm going to help you if I can and do all I can to help you to make things right and done the way that it's supposed to be done. We talks about dream. Don't nobody see the dream but the dreamer. And dreams are something to work for, not to wait on, not to let somebody else do, but it's something for you to work for. No one sees your dream but you. No one's going to make your dream come true but you. You can get someone to help you with your dream, to help you make it come to pass. But no one is going to do it the way you want it to be done. Like I say, treat people the way you want to be treated. Don't talk about them. Don't laugh at them. Don't grin. And when you see someone else doing it, sometimes people just do things because somebody treated them that way. But if somebody treated you that way and you're doing the same thing to them, you know better than they are. You're just as bad as they are because you're doing the same thing. So stop doing things like that. Stop beating up people. Stop talking about them. Stop belittling them. But help them. Lift them up. Show them. Teach them. And on your job, give it the best. Do the best that you possibly can. Because everything that you need to do, everything that you see done, like I say, I work my way up a ladder, not down the ladder. Any job that I went on and anything that I saw needed to be done, I was watching other people do things and learning how to do their job as well as mine. I didn't look at it and just say, well, that's not my job. If someone wasn't there, I was able to move over and take over and help to get the job done. We have a tendency to say, it's not my job. I'm doing my job. They're not paying me for that. Well, you never know when push comes to shove and there's no one else there to do it. You'd be surprised if they got to get rid of somebody. It won't be you because you can do just about anything and everything. So in doing so, remember, each one reach one, each one teach one brick, one building, one block at a time. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Thank you for listening to John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience. Hopefully I said something that will help you. Have a great day.
A Kubalon Village presents youth field trip events Fridays 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. ages 5 to 17. $10 per person. Minimum 10, max 15. Saturdays and Sundays 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. $200. Minimum 10, max 15. Includes a Kubalon special, hot dogs, chips, and punch. A Kubalon Village's activities and amenities: air hockey, pool table games, video games, foosball, karaoke, movies, TV, cafe, Located at 7701 Harbor Avenue in Detroit, Michigan, 48213. For more information or to schedule, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616. Credit cards, checks, cash apps, and Zelle accepted. It's our pleasure to serve you. Culinary pleasure. Have your next social event here at Acubalon Village. Recreation, Entrepreneur Cafe, Culinary Pleasure, Recreation, Education, Culture. For more information, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616. John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hello, how you doing, Lonnie?
We are at Acubalon Village. Hello, how is everybody doing? We're still working, and
we're doing great.
Facebook, YouTube. How you doing, Mr. Cofield?
I'm doing great. God is truly blessed, and that's a lesson.
Amen. Okay, so we are on live. We're at Acubalon Village, and we're talking to Mr. John and Mr. Cofield, Mr. John Beverly and Mr. Cofield. This is the brand affiliates, and we're doing a special live right now to see what they're doing over there at Acubalon Village. You want to say hello to those on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and LICMC Radio. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Okay, so so what is going on over there? So you having a big day over there with I heard the music outside, and you're having a festival.
Oh yeah, we having what we call the Acubalon Cultural Festival every summer. When the children in the summer program, they show us what they learn: African dance, drumming, martial arts and craft. We have special guests, stilt walkers, and we just have a great time lifting up each other and making sure people know that we are an African people.
Amen to that. So you have some things you want to show us? You have tell us about Acubalon.
We want to take you outside and give you a chance to get the heartbeat, the drum beat of what we do.
Okay, it sounds good.
Mr. John Beverly, he's the man. He put the plan, and we got to do it because we used to.
Okay.
Okay, we are out here. We got vendors out here. We got dancers out here. We got drummers. We're doing a lot of good in the neighborhood.
If you all can see, we have vendors, all types of vendors, dancers, drummers. We're doing some good in the neighborhood. Saving the babies, as you can see.
What we're doing an African dance. We got to do it because we used to it. We do this every year, all through the year. We don't wait till 1 year to celebrate. We are glad we give God the glory as we tell our story.
Over here at the village, and we're gonna ask Mr. Scott Besson to speak to you guys. Hey, this is fantastic. If you all are not here, y'all listen. This is just a great event for the family out here today. This is fantastic. So glad I'm here. I'm glad to be able to support and keep on building and making this happen. Thank you. As you all can see that everybody's having fun with eating, drinking, and dancing, as you can see.
We're doing it here at the Kibalon Village. 7701, 7735, and that's no jive. Hopper and forward. If you don't act proper, you can't be on Hopper.
How you like that? This is how we do it.
It's look.
Happen over here.
Yeah, it looks good.
Larry, would you like to have something to say?
Who am I talking to? Am I talking to anybody? Hey, how you doing? Okay, if you can see, if you point, this is some of my artworks. I'm a freelance illustrator. I'm a retired illustrator from General Motors. Starting with Kibalon Village is going to be my first art show, my first solo exhibit. After that, I'm starting doing other galleries, private shows. I don't know how many commissions. You can find me on Instagram, LarryGreen_art.
This is some of his artwork. Once again, like I say, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience over here on Hopper, where everybody is somebody, and we're making things happen, as you can see. Doing some good in the neighborhood. One brick, one building, one block at a time. Too bad you guys couldn't join us today, but at least we can share with you.
All right, let's hear it
As you can see, we have Ray O'Shea in the house.
You been all right? All right, John. On the job post.
Thank you, Ray. Appreciate the support.
Right.
Ray familiated. Just want to share with you guys, let you know what we was doing over here.
So, is there any information you want to give them about if they want to do anything over there, John?
But right now, if you want to book events or anything, you'll be able to call us at 313-921-1616. That's the main office. If you don't want to answer the phone, please leave a message. And we also have Brittany here from our Village Pizza. I'm gonna let you guys have something to say to her. Let her say something to you guys.
Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. We do pizza every single Sunday, every first Saturday, every Sunday at a Kibalon Village, 770 Harper Ave, as you know, through Baba John. Hope you guys can join us for pizza one day. It's super good. It's healthy alternative, but even more, it's on the east side. We support the east side. We support the Kibalon Village. Peace. Thanks, Baba.
Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you, Baba.
And don't forget, every first Friday and third Friday, I do my barbecue, our fundraiser barbecue for the village. So don't you guys forget to come out and patronize us. The address is 7701 Harper and 7735 Harper, Detroit, Michigan, 48213. Thank you.
So how long is this going to be lasting, John?
Pardon?
How long is the event lasting today?
Well, it started at 1 o'clock, and actually we're wrapping up right now. I'm glad we got a chance to get in at the last minute, but we're wrapping up right now as we speak. Some of the vendors is breaking down.
So did you get everybody in that you wanted? Or anything else that you want to say?
I think that's about it. We appreciate you guys' support, and don't forget that Each one reach one and each one teach one.
And we want to thank you all for listening to John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience. You can watch him and listen to him every Saturday on Comcast Xfinity channel 20 at 10:30 in the morning. And you can also hear him at 3 p.m. on licmc.net radio. This live will also be re-aired again. You can watch it on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and you'll be able to see it again live on television. Thank you, John. And Mr. Cofield, is he around?
I'm going to get right back to him now.
So that's the reason why we started this music program, to change the landscape and the musicscape of what our children are hearing.
I'm sorry. Okay, here goes Mr. Cofield here now.
Right on. So what are some of the...
How we doing? We getting there? I hope you are enjoying our annual Kibalon Cultural Festival. At the end of each summer program, our children get a chance to demonstrate what they've learned. We call it the mental, moral, and martial. Mental is educational, moral is spiritual, and martial is physical. We believe that if you teach your child early enough, he or she might depart, but truly will come back once he knows that he has been taken away from his motivation of who he really is. So once again, on behalf of the Kibalon Village, I want to thank Brother John Beverly, who is my partner. We are partners against crime, not partners in crime.
Okay, well, we appreciate you. Everybody that's tuning in, we have the member, one of our key members, Mr. John Beverly, the businessman with conscience, and he is one of our key members of one of our organizations that's out there. We're sticking together, growing together. The brand affiliates global network, and that is Mr. John Beverly, and he has with him the gentleman that works with him, and that is Mr. Cofield. If there's anything else you'd like to say, we will say thank you, John Beverly. You have a nice crowd out there. It looks like you're having a lot of fun, and you're having good. That you hear the drum beat of the from the motherland and all that going on. Beautiful, and beautiful paintings and all of that. So we're glad we got a chance to tap in to see what you are doing. We're happy to be able to spotlight you as a brand affiliate today.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Okay, take care. Talk to you soon.
Okay. You're welcome.
Next time you need a sweet treat for your special event, birthdays, parties, or just a little treat for yourself, connect with Millie's Munchies. That's right, remember Millie's Munchies. Cheesecakes, cakes, cupcakes, cookies. Give them a call or leave a message at 248-818-7290. That's 248-818-7290. Or email mildredmarion56@gmail.com. Sugar-free options available and catering in select areas. That's Millie's Munchies.
This is Willie Johnson and ADI Virtual Active. Hey, check us out. Our second radio station, LICMC2 Radio. This is Willie Johnson. Looking forward to you listening to us. Yeah.
Thank you for listening to licmc.net radio. Now listen to LICMC Radio 2. We have licmc.net and LICMC Radio 2. You can access both by going to ldwcenterprise.weebly.com/radio. That's ldwcenterprise.weebly.com/radio. Listen to LICMC Radio and LICMC Radio 2.
Hi, this is Sylvia, your licensed mechanic. Get your oil changed every 3,000 miles.